Hello, my name is Luis and I'm here to talk about the Cera filter. So as you can see, this is a Cera filter. Now I made a video about this earlier this year. It's a type of brewer that doesn't need a paper filter. All you need to do is the Cera filter, you put the grounds in here, and because this is a porous material, the coffee is just going to separate from the grounds. But there's a problem. A few days ago, I published a short of me making coffee using the Cera filter, and I noticed that instead of the usual, it's like a steady flow of coffee from the Cera filter, it was dripping, slowly dripping, and the flow was very slow. I searched online and I found out that this was a problem with the Cera filter when its pores were clogged up. So how do I fix that? I checked online. It said there that the best way to maintain or to clean the Cera filter is to put it in your oven and to burn off the small bits of coffee grounds that may have clogged the Cera filter. Here's the problem. I don't have an oven. And so I contemplated whether I just should throw this away. But I found a video that said the solution I found was that you can boil this in water with baking soda, and that's apparently going to declog the Cera filter, and that is what this video is going to be. I am going to attempt to clean my Cera filter. You can see the inner area is a bit cleaner. So I've done boiling this, and this is the result. It's a bit brighter than before. It doesn't look that clogged. It doesn't look that clogged up. And this part here, you can finally see like the grayish texture. But this is still a bit dark. There's still like visual blemishes, and I'm just gonna wait for this to cool down and to dry, and then we'll see if it works. Yep, it's dry, so we are going to try brewing with this, and let's see if it's still clogged up. We have already technically cleaned it, but just to be sure, a bit yellowish. There are still residue, but it's flowing better. Sadly, it is still not, so it's still clogged. So as you can see, boiling it and adding the baking soda, it didn't work. It's still, the flow rate is still very slow. So what I am going to try to do, if I'm gonna make like a follow-up video for this, is that I'm gonna need to find an oven and I'll try to burn it, and let's see if we can like burn off the clogged coffee residue inside the Cera filter. To summarize, we noticed that the Cera filter was clogged. We tried an alternative method to declog it, which is to boil it along with baking soda. There was a bit of change with the physical appearance, but ultimately it's still a bit clogged. So we're gonna try it again. I am going to try and boil the Cera filter, and let's see if it's gonna declog it. So what I'm gonna do this time compared to before is that I'm gonna leave it for a bit longer. So in the previous video I just boiled it for around 30 minutes. I'm gonna try and boil it for around an hour and so, and let's see if it's gonna declog the Cera filter. And so this is going to be a test. So I'm gonna move the camera a bit closer, and we'll see. Yeah. So I'm just touching the bloom. Okay, it's a bit faster. That's so has it improved? I think. No. I don't think it has improved. It's... Oh no, it has. No, actually it has. Look, no. It's... Sorry. I'm gonna move this a bit closer again. It has, look, it's... The flow is steadier now. Sorry. This will be the best way to show. See so we have boiled it for a bit longer. We have seen a change in the physical appearance. It looks a bit cleaner now, but it's still clogged and the flow rate is still slower. And so I really don't have any choice. The last resort that I would have to take would be to put it in the oven. I'll try to find an oven and then we'll see it from there. So we finally did it. The purpose of this video was to find a way to clean and to declog the Cera filter. We have tried using baking soda. We have tried boiling it and it failed. The only method that worked and managed to declog the Cera filter was burning it on fire. And it worked. It was able to achieve the flow rate that it had before it was clogged.